Hey Leo, welcome to August 2021. I'm Dan. Back at my channel. Went MIA for a while, but I miss this section. I miss really doing this type of work. I do a lot of transformational coaching, a lot of shamanic work, and that's what I've dedicated my life to. And I kind of miss this part, so I kind of want to start putting this back into my life. So welcome to those who are new, and welcome back to those who have been with me since I started my channel back in like 2015, I think it was. So hopefully this resonates with you. It's a general reading for what's coming up in August. And if it doesn't, feel free to reach out to me. Link is below, bodysoulspirit.co for my website. You can go ahead and schedule a one-on-one. As a kind of coming back type of gift, doing a 50% off for the first 500 people that, not 500 people, but for first 500 sessions that get signed up using the promo code below. And again, to help the algorithm, if you like what you hear, go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and hit the notification button so you guys get notified when I post videos. August ones will kind of be getting posted throughout the week, and then I'll start getting more, hopefully a week before for the monthly ones, and hopefully I want to start incorporating more of the midweek or just some random general ones that will come through. So let's get started. If you guys are wondering, the deck, it's the Wheel of the Year tarot deck. And then as a shamanic practitioner, right, as someone who does shamanic work, we'll get a lot of shamanic oracle cards that I have and then see what our ancestors have to say. So Leo, my nemesis. I'm an Aquarius, so we always have our fun with Leos. So let's see what's happening. The Sun. Wow. You get your card right off the bat. Two of Wands. You get your other card right off the bat, right? Fire signs. The Tower. Shit's hitting the fan. Five of Pentacles. The word, literally, I just kind of, the messages I got, they're like, you pissed someone off and they threw you to the curb. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The Hermit. And the Wheel. So, right off the bat, with that Five of Pentacles, when all of a sudden it's like someone kicked you to the curb. It's like, some of you guys might not are not going to be having a fun August, but it's totally fine because the end of the beginning of August might be a little bit crazy, but I feel like it's going to be definitely toward your transformation. And I feel like a lot of it does have to do with when it comes to relationships, especially with the Tower card. You know, it's like the universe is like, hey, you've been wanting shifts, you've been wanting to change, and now it's time to actually give you the change. It's now time to actually make the shift. It's not going to feel pleasant. It's not going to feel pretty, right? This, you know, especially with Five of Pentacles, he's not happy out there. You know, he's underneath a mushroom. There's a lot of healing that's gonna have to do. It could be that you've had an issue with the fire sign or an air sign, right? Like an Aquarius, right? But you are the Sun. You're the fire sign. So it's about really beginning to own up to your own power. Going back to the root, especially with the Two of Wands, right there in the Two of Wands, especially in this deck, it's like the beanstalk right there. So it's going down to the root, paying attention to what you have to heal. Every time I get the Hermit, for me, the Hermit talks about shadow work. It's time to do your own shadow work. It's time to actually heal. It's time to begin to transform. This is the month of August is, is your birthday month, but are you willing to transform? Are you willing to show people who you truly are? Are you willing to accept who you are, right? So a lot of you guys you've had a mask, right? Like as every time I see it, especially in this deck with the Sun card, it's half man, half deer. You have not been honest with people on who you are because you feel like people might have they might turn their backs on you, right? Or they might accept you, whatever it may be. That they're making me feel like this is the month to begin to transform, to begin to shift that, to begin to change that, because it is going to begin to allow you to get to the wheel, right? Where it's like, hey, shit's going to happen, stuff's going to move, right? There is that vulnerability. I know I hate freaking vulnerability. Vulnerability for me sucks, but vulnerability is courage. The more vulnerable you are, the more courageous you are, technically. So identify your patterns, identify who you are accepting, right? I feel like there is a reconnection with an air sign coming up into this picture, right? It's like, hey, this is me. Let's connect. Some of you guys might not have connected. I feel like you might not have connected for a while for that with that air sign, or right, because that person, either you lost touch, or that person stopped talking to you, or you stopped talking to them. Whatever it might be, it's like during the second week, I feel for you guys, this is where the shift's going to happen. It's going to be like lightning. It's just going to strike and it's going to hit, right? A lot of you guys, they're making me feel like money has always been a strong thing for you guys, and it's like, let it go, move on. You're going to realize that money is not all. Money's not everything. There's more to money, right? There's more to happiness, and it's definitely not money. So there is going to definitely be transformation during the third week. I feel like there is a reconciliation, or not reconciliation, I guess a reconciliation, but a reconnection with an air sign, or another fire sign. It's like whether it could be friends, a past relationship, but I feel even though it was a past relationship, I think it's going to lead more into friendship, because I feel like you have to do a lot more work in order for you to move. A lot of you guys are going to start stepping more into your spirituality during the month of August. I feel like this is where you're going to be doing a lot of research, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of like, what is happening? What is this? What is that? Right? There is a lot of stuff happening. A lot of you guys are really going to start questioning spirituality, going to start questioning religion, right? And you're going to step into your own power. A couple of you guys might be actually traveling. I do get that with the wheel card, especially with the shift of the seasons. I feel like this is your time for travel. This is your time for actually moving. Then you have the Prince of Cups, right? So it's like you have the ability to just relax, to just connect back to yourself, right? And it's like you're going to stay active. A lot of you guys, there's going to be some work coming in. Well, maybe it might have been a little bit slow during the past couple months, but during the month of August, it's going to be the moment where you are going to have an increase of work. There is going to be a shift. There is going to be more money coming in. You're going to start actually earning money from what you actually do. During the month of August, I feel like also it's not just a month of healing, but I feel like emotionally I feel like it's a month of healing physically. It's a month of actually beginning to transform, actually beginning to shift your eating habits. They're making me feel like a lot of you guys need to start really eating more plants, connecting back to nature, allowing your body to heal. I'm not sure why I'm kind of keep getting like more like a plant-based diet. Talk to your medical professional. It's not medical advice, but talk to your medical professional, because that's literally what's coming up. Again, connected more with that, right? It could even be that you just start drinking more tea, that you allow yourself to start drinking something with like more herbs, right? Or you might have herbs in your house, whatever it may be, or you just start eating more plants. A lot of things, like they keep saying, like stuff for the ground. Stuff for the ground is what you need to start eating. To really begin to connect yourself back to Mother Earth. Let's see what Grandmother Moon says. So this is the Moonology Oracle deck. Ooh. Full Moon in Leo. So you guys came up on your own reading, of course. Don't let pride get in the way. So I feel like when it comes to that reconnection, you got to put your pride away. Like, shit, I know I'm an Aquarius. I'm stubborn as hell. You got to put your pride away. During the month of August, it's like, hey, accept yourself, move on. If you love yourself, that's all you need. You don't need anything else. That's it. I accept your own story. I've had to do that, and it's uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable. It sucks. And it's total vulnerability hangover the next day. But then it feels great, because you're able to just shift, you're able to transform, and it's fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. 10 of Swords. What is up with you guys in air signs, man? Page of Swords. I feel like this person, it could be like an older person, but I feel like they have a younger spirit, right? It's time for you to fly. A lot of you guys might actually move out of state. You might move to a different place. You might move to reconnect with someone. But again, it's start connecting start connecting to the full moon, especially if you guys can do like a little fire ceremony with the full moon. Really connect with it. Allow yourself to just let the full moon give you the guidance. I love to go outside and just kind of look up at the moon and be like, what do you got, grandmother moon? Like, give me some guidance. Sometimes I'll get my ass kicked and get slapped and be like, yeah, I've given you guidance and you didn't listen. Shit gets real. But get out there on the fire, light a candle, even if you don't have a fire pit. Just light a candle. Allow yourself to really connect, to really nurture yourself, to really give yourself a break, and get out of your own way. Because when you do, you're going to manifest. And shit's going to get real. Because you guys are destined for pretty darn good money. Some of you guys are destined for really good money. Some of you guys are moving to get a different career opportunity. Some of you guys are going to step into learning, right? Going into maybe like a graduate degree, or you're going to finish you're going to go get your degree, or maybe you're going to finish a degree that you had started but never finished, right? During the month of August, it's about beginning to learn as much as you can so you can begin to manifest all that you want. Because money's not everything, but it helps. What does it give you? Money gives you freedom. It allows you to lose worry, right? The lion spirit. So your power animal is the lion. So shit, you guys are really in your reading this month, and I didn't even plan it. I'm like going through these. So be generous of spirit. Allow spirit to give you the guidance. Allow spirit to just connect. Allow yourself to, be patient with yourself, compassionate, right? So you can begin to connect with everybody. Allow yourself to love yourself. There is a shift. There is money going to start coming in. There is all these different things, but it's like you got to love yourself. You got to accept yourself. You got to start looking at your own shadow. You got to start looking at all that shit. So it might be like, hey, reaching out to somebody like, hey, what is my dark side? What is the stuff that annoys you? What are my patterns that I do that piss you off, that annoy the crap out of you? That's the easiest way to do it. It's the most uncomfortable way to do it, right? I've done that. And it sucks when someone's like, oh yeah, you do this, this, and this. And you're like, okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and address it. I'm going to actually take action with this. I'm going to catch myself, right? And you begin to shift. You begin to live more authentically. And that's going to be the biggest part. So, out of the Shaman Dream Oracle, you get the Watchers, transpersonal, right? So it's like that. It's transformation. With this one, I always get the word that comes up. It's like it's rebirth. Open yourself. It's time for rebirth during this month, during your birthday month. It's I don't know why I just keep hearing like some of you guys might step into like your Saturn return or something that's happening. So that might be very interesting. The ghost dance out of the mystical shaman oracle. It's the ghost dance. It's like there's like a little gray cloud, not a gray cloud, but a blue cloud around it, right? It's time to get out of your shadow. It's time to get out of the cloud. It's time to really begin to listen to spirit and allow yourselves to get out. And transform your life. Like shit can get real. Like you can have an awesome relationship, but it doesn't have to be with the one that you reconcile, right? But I feel like you can have an awesome friendship, right? And when it comes to a spiritual partner, it's like as long as you're willing to be your authentic self, you accept all of you, and you'll be freaking awesome. What do the ancestors say? Family connections, respect, people, kinship. So a lot of you guys might have family connections. Some of you guys might not have as much family connections, but you might have like really close friends. It's beginning to build your actual spiritual family. The month of August is about building your spiritual family, building your home, your place in life, your place in society. It's about building that. And I don't even know why I got to pick another one, but it's explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. You guys are so creative. You have so much in you. Except there is so much fear, right? You guys are the lion, but at the same time, you're like very, very timid. You're like, I don't want to go, right? I keep getting like the image of like the, the Yellow Brick Road one. What's that thing? The Wizard of Oz, right? With the lion that was very, very timid. It's about getting out of it. The cowardly lion. It's get the courage. Allow yourself to just get out there and be your best. Do your best, right? We always are striving for perfection, especially the Leos. You're striving for blah blah blah. You're striving for perfection, but again, it's an illusion. Let that shit go. Move on. It's okay. Shit's gonna get real, because as long as you're willing to do your work, as long as you're willing to dive into the deep shadows of your torture, your pain, and whatever, right? All your patterns and everything, the shit we don't like. Reach out to me if you want. Schedule a session with me. I will sit there and work through your patterns. We will do the deep work and make stuff happen, right? It's never pleasant. I always tell clients, I'm like, you're gonna hate me when we do this coaching session, because shit's gonna come up. And you're going to want to smack me upside the head. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you're going to transform, right? You are going to shift. You're going to begin to manifest, right? I've seen a lot of people shift the past couple of years. That people are like, I'm not the same person I was a year ago. Like, what the heck happened? I'm like, you showed up. You did your work. So show up, be seen, be heard, and just love yourself. Basically, that's the message for August. Leo, love you guys. I will catch you guys next month. Take care. Bye.